Hey everybody, TBGhunter here, and welcome back to more Sly 2 Bandit Thieves. Last time we managed to snag the second clockwork lung from Iron Horse number 2. We also got ourselves a nifty little handcart to chase after Iron Horse number 3. And we punched a bear to death with Murray, and also got all the treasures. Today, we sadly have to say goodbye to Nevada Bay because it's time for us to go after Iron Horse number 3 and Clockwork Stomach. So, to start off, we're actually going to go to ThiefNet and do as we always do, sell all our goodies that we got from the chapter before we end the chapter off proper. And we are just shy of 3,000, which I think we might be able to make when we get onto the Iron Horse itself. Anyways, we're going to head out with Murray because, once again, Sly gets shafted in starting a heist proper, so we have to rely on the big guy to do the job for us. Let's just head over here, avoid the little transport.
Hop aboard, guys! We've got a train to catch!
And somehow make the handcart grow 2 times its normal size.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. But Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the Clockwork Stomach.
That Jean Basson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts, and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcart at breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
Alright, here we go. As you can see, if you look out the back window, both Murray and Bentley are still just riding along behind us. And you can actually get to the little back platform back here, and you can actually just stand out there and just watch. But Murray's basically pumping away at the handcart, and Bentley's doing nothing to help as he is just reading blueprints to... I think those are the... No, I can't. I think those are like supposed to be like map blueprints to the museum back in Cairo. At least that's what I believe it is. Anyways, time to make our way through the train, but first things first, a little bit of property damage, get some extra coins out of all this stuff. And I want to talk about the train heist while we go through this final Iron Horse. I feel like it was a bit of a missed opportunity to do like one train for each member of the gang. Have Bentley's be more gadget focused, Sly more stealth focused, and Murray, who could have taken Iron Horse number 1 or 2, he could have had it more combat focused, as he would just have to fight like through cabins of guards, which I really think that was such a missed opportunity. Maybe it was just for time constraints, or they didn't think that they could really do an Iron Horse with Murray, or maybe they just had a hard time finding a way to get him onto the Iron Horse itself in time. But I really do see it. I love this chapter to no end. Don't get me wrong, and I still love this game to no end. It's my favorite in the entire series, but at the same time, it's just like, they could have done a little bit more with the Iron Horses instead of giving them only to Sly and Bentley. Murray definitely needs more love when it comes to heists. Anyways, I don't know why they need to put a laser defense system over their luggage. You'd think something like this would be more for the cargo they're carrying. Hell, this is the most impressive laser defense system because it not only covers like right above the luggage, but also way above the luggage, even into like the little storage bins up top.
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there Clockwork Stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my Iron Horse trains. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I'd cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I'd show.
Now, I believe if you're not in front of one of these little panels in between the windows when Jean Basson is looking at you, he actually will see you, and you will fail the mission. Just gonna sneak away over here, wait for him to look away. Man, compared to Sly, he is huge, which makes sense. He is a buffalo after all, but still. Just sneak away over here. Let's head up on top of this train car and make an easy run for the engine block. Ah, come on.
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play. What in blazes? All right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
I saw the RC chopper right by where Bentley and Murray are. Bentley was just basically sniping her glider with the chopper at this point. Now, I have to ask, who in the Canadian military or the Canadian police force thought that having a battle glider would be a good idea? It seems like a really dumb thing to have, just saying, but alright, whatever. It's still pretty effective. She's got a tail gun. She will send out these little biplanes. She's got missile launchers. It's basically a bullet hell segment boss fight. And she'll occasionally throw bombs behind you to try and kill you. And I just realized that I am almost about dead. And I'm dead. I will say, Neil's probably the hardest boss fight in this game by far. Just because the RC chopper is kind of fragile. And you know what Sly said back in India, chopper parts aren't cheap. I'm just gonna avoid those shots. Just keep avoiding the shots. Get any shots off on her you can. Just hold together. We're holding together better than that glider is. At least we're not on fire. There we go. Alright. That's actually the optimal strategy to avoid the missiles and, I can't really tell what these things are supposed to be. I guess, laser shots, bullets? Ah, well. Either way, we're done with her.
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
And Neela was dead and never heard from again. Anyways, hop up here, and before we head to the front of the train, I actually want to run all the way back to the back of the train. Oh, it's doing fine, Murray. Camera angle, you want to work with me here? There we go. Alright. As you can see, we can just come all the way back to where we first started the heist proper, and unfortunately, you can't glide out onto the handcar itself, I guess because the devs thought, oh, you would get stuck over there, even though Sly was able to make the jump onto the train proper. But you can stand on the little platform, go through the railing as well. This seems like a really big safety hazard. I know she would have some words about this. But you can just see Bentley and Murray just chilling out on the handcar. It's a small thing, but I always find myself doing it all the time just because it's fun, and I think, okay, there we go. I actually got scared for a second. I almost messed up on the jump, and I wouldn't be able to get back up into the train, and I somehow got myself stuck, and I would have to redo the heist all the way back up to this point. Thankfully, that doesn't seem to be the case. I'm just gonna run back over here, run atop Bassan's cabin, run on top of this cabin, avoid the eagles. Unfortunately, we can't go into that cabin right there to cause some damage, but I don't see any barrels, so I guess it's fine. I do see barrels right here, however, and I see a couple flashlight guards. This one's going to be a lot tougher than the last one, and I think I might just go straight up stealth for this. Doesn't actually have anything on him right now. Actually, neither of them do, so I don't really see a point in you know, breaking all that stuff for just a few coins. If they had any goodies on them, then that'd be a different story. I wonder, are those guys actually sitting on the seats, or are they? No, they're just standing there. You know, you're just standing around. There's perfectly good seats that you could just sit on right in front of you. Alley-oop, alley-oop, alley-oop. Oh boy! That could have ended badly. Take care of him, take care of his friend, and we can break through all of these pieces. Or all of these barrels. And get a huge sum of coins. I think we might actually hit 3,000 from here. Or at least get really close to it. Just 28 shy. Maybe these guys will put me over if they actually have anything in their pockets, but something tells me these guys are broke. Yep, they're broke. Ah, well. All I have is this clockwork stomach then. And some train pieces that I can break, and some bottles of maple syrup is what I'm gonna guess those are.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Over your dead body, Neela. Alright, well, she didn't learn her lesson the first time, so now she's back for round 2 with a lot more tricks up her sleeve. She will fire in a 3 pattern here with one occasional shot going out, and also have these really annoying little RC fighters coming after you. This time, however, she will fly below you and launch a missile that is basically the little anti-air launchers from the second train heist, as well as one that will track you. So you just want to do your best to avoid it. Drop bombs on her head because that actually still will do damage to her. So I'm glad they were still able to incorporate the bombs into this little boss fight right here. Just avoid the shots like this. Now, I never got, like, the dark red shots. I guess they're supposed to be harder to see, or I think they might do, like, slightly more damage than her normal shots will. Or maybe it's just a product of her shots are nowhere near as powerful right now because she's taken so much damage. Like I said, Neela's actually a pretty tough boss fight in this. Again, because you are just really fragile. I think your bombs actually do slightly more damage than your cannons do. It's just really not easy. I won't say it's difficult to hit her because she does have a pretty big hitbox on her, but at the same time, it's not the easiest thing in the world just because she likes to bob and weave down there as she shoots her anti-air missiles up into the sky. I was gonna avoid the shots right there. Avoid the little bullet hell segment again. Oh boy. Actually, I might be able to finish her off with the bombs. I think I've always been able to finish her off with the cannon, but nope, bombs did it this time.
Not me, not the Cooper gang, not Interpol, not anyone.
Stand clear, Sly. This might be messy. Sly! Sly! You okay?
Sly, what's going on with your
I've got an
hand?
upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
And with that, all clockwork parts are now under possession of the Cooper gang.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bisson's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops, which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replaced Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
All in all, I would say that's a pretty good take from this mission. 100% done. Only took about an hour 40, so little shy of 2 hours, which is surprising. Honestly, felt like as much time as I spent listening to the music in that level, I would have spent at least maybe 2.5 hours. But anyways, that is going to do it for now. Next time on Sly 2 Bandit Thieves, we are going to still stay up in Canada because we are not done with John Bisson. We might have taken down his train empire, but we still haven't dealt with him proper. So, next time on Sly 2 Bandit Thieves, we are going to be dealing with a menace in the north. Eh? See you guys next time. Later.